Good morning, families, friends, teachers, and Mrs. Himmer. I've had an amazing experience at Empire Oaks. The first day of kindergarten was the beginning to some amazing school years. I'm glad that I can look back at the yearbooks and say, that was a great year. I've learned more than math, reading, science, spelling, and PE. I have learned teamwork, leadership, and friendship. Those are all things that I feel are very important. In kindergarten, I learned so many different things. I became friends with half the class on the first day. I enjoyed learning about how some things were like during our field trips. Whenever somebody new came in class, I would introduce myself and play with them at recess. We also got to write in our journals. We learned how to spell a new word each day. Kindergarten passed by so fast. In first grade, I had so much fun. I got to have a few parties that were all really fun. I made many friends that year too. I volunteered to do some pretty crazy stuff. Sometimes I did that all on my own though. My class got to hatch eggs. It took a long time, but it was worth it to see the chicks hatch. This taught me patience, and I loved first grade. In second grade, I learned more than I expected. I got to do a historical figure speech. I was Abraham Lincoln. This taught me to speak loud and clear in front of an audience. I got to follow the Iditarod. My classmates and I were assigned a person to follow during the Iditarod. I thought that was really cool. My class got to draw portraits of our moms for Mother's Day. The California State Fair asked to put them on display. I was excited about that. I had a fantastic year in second grade. In third grade, I did my first play in my classroom. It was called Lightning Larry. I also learned about the history of Folsom. I thought it was really interesting. We went up to the Placer Nature Center. We got to turn corn husks into ropes by twisting two of them together. I had a fun year in third grade. In fourth grade, I got to switch classes with other fourth grade teachers. I thought it was cool to see what it was like to switch classes in middle school. I also got to go to Coloma. I thought it was really fun to go hiking on the mountain and sleeping away from home for 2 nights. I remember going to Black Chasm too. It was cool. I remember looking over the railing and feeling like I was going to fall into the lake at the bottom. Indian grinding rock was neat too. We got to see where Indians carved holes into rocks to grind acorns. Fourth grade was fun. In fifth grade, I've had a blast. Miss Saul taught me so much. I'm much more organized and responsible. I got into the Shakespeare play at 12th night. Age Sail taught me a lot more about teamwork. Even though we didn't get much sleep, I thought Age Sail was fun. One of my favorite parts was when my dad got yelled at by the captain. I loved Age of Sail. We had PC pals from Intel. It was a great way to work on typing and spelling. I learned a lot from my PC pal. These are some of the things that I will remember when I go to middle school. I'll bring my education, my experience, and my friends. When I leave for middle school, I will miss Empire Oaks badly, but it's a fresh start. Middle school will be another few years of memories, just like that first day of kindergarten so long ago.
Thank you, Justin. Joy Buck will represent Room 17.
Parents,